Hello, brothers, and welcome to the Lone Thinker channel. The wolf is not concerned about the sheep's opinions. This is more than simply a statement. It is the unconscious mantra of every Sigma male. In a society where most men seek recognition, pursue trends, and frantically strive to fit into prescribed positions, the Sigma male functions at a level that is both mysterious and terrifying. To establish the tone, just around 2% of men fit the Sigma archetype, making them as rare as a Wi-Fi signal in the desert. And believe me, they are just as elusive. What distinguishes them is not dazzling bravado or social climbing, but their routines. They make average men appear like they're attempting to run a marathon in flip-flops. These habits are quiet, but they are effective, cutting through life's cacophony with the accuracy of a laser. They're so unique that most guys can't even comprehend them, let alone imitate them. And if you've ever wondered why the world stops and stares when a Sigma enters a room, you're about to discover out. Stay tuned. Things get better. Number 1. Learning skills from pure curiosity. Sigma males exhibit an almost compulsive interest in learning, but not in the manner that other people do. For them, it's never about bragging or collecting awards to display on a wall. They pursue new skills and information only out of curiosity and a desire to understand how things function. They'll spend hours understanding the mechanics of something most others would never notice, simply because it's there and has aroused their attention. To an outsider, this may appear arbitrary or even useless, but to a Sigma male, it represents a silent type of mastery. This behavior is distinguished by its lack of competitiveness. While some may learn to impress an employer, ace the next key interview, or outperform a competitor, a Sigma male does it for himself. The process, the difficulty, and the what-if questions fuel his motivation. He does not require a platform or applause to feel accomplished. Knowing he has unlocked something that others have overlooked is its own pleasure. This approach frequently causes him to become an unintentional expert in areas no one anticipates, leaving others puzzled as to how he grew so proficient with little apparent effort. But here's where it becomes fascinating. This interest is not superficial. Sigma males go deep, peeling back the layers of intricacy until they reach the heart of whatever they're researching. They are not satisfied with surface-level information because they believe that comprehending the basis is where true power rests. While others cram information for short-term gains, the Sigma male accumulates insight throughout a lifetime that uses him in unexpected ways. Whether it's learning a new language, deciphering technology, or perfecting a random life skill, everything is executed with precision and attention. What's with the irony? Most people want fame, but the Sigma male pursues information and ends up miles ahead. Number 2. Avoiding the spotlight while dominating the room. A Sigma male radiates an almost magnetic presence that is not based on loud entrances or flamboyant actions. He does not need to attract attention to himself with excessive movements or desperate attempts to stand out. Instead, he walks silently into a room, perfectly at ease, fading into the background, but demanding tacit respect. It is not arrogance, it is control. While others compete to be the loudest voice in the room, the Sigma listens, observes, and absorbs everything going on around him. What makes it so effective is the contrast. In a society where most men feel compelled to demonstrate their worth, the Sigma's serene assurance is a breath of fresh air. He does not broadcast his existence. Instead, people sense it. It comes through in his stance, careful motions, and the way he stares at people. Not with judgment, but with a calm intensity that suggests, "I see more than I let on." That alone stimulates the interest of others, and in some circumstances, intimidates them. When he does talk, he is brief yet effective. A single statement may be more powerful than a whole speech because it is thoughtful, concise, and frequently gets right to the heart of the topic. He does not talk to impress, he speaks to contribute. And once he's made his point, he slips back into the background, allowing people to ponder what he said long after he's left. Sigma male does not need the spotlight to prove his greatness. He's confident in who he is, yet his reticence to seek attention frequently makes him the most memorable person in the room. While others perform, he remains grounded, transforming his stillness and subtlety into a force that cannot be ignored. Number 3. Planning your life like a chessboard. A Sigma male does not make rash judgments or rush into anything without a strategy. Every action he takes is measured, purposeful, and intended to serve a greater cause. Unlike most men who live in the present moment, the Sigma male sees life as a chessboard, with each decision representing a piece in a far broader game. He's not just thinking about the next step. He's thinking 5, 10, or even 20 steps ahead, always contemplating the consequences of his decisions. What distinguishes this is the depth of his analysis. A Sigma male does not simply concentrate on what is directly in front of him. He zooms out to view the larger picture. He evaluates possible outcomes, plans for setbacks, and anticipates problems that other people would not consider. To the casual spectator, his life appears smooth, but in truth, it is the consequence of rigorous preparation and an unusual ability to connect the dots that others overlook. This method does not involve overthinking. Rather, it focuses on recognizing the importance of time, posture, and resourcefulness. A Sigma male understands when to push ahead, when to pull back, and when to totally pivot. He isn't hesitant to take chances, but they are always measured. When things don't go as planned, he adapts swiftly and graciously because he has a backup plan in place. Ordinary men may rush into decisions motivated by passion or pressure, while a Sigma male's actions are cool, collected, and deliberate. He's playing the long game, where short-term success is less essential than living a life that is consistent with his goal. To him, the world is not chaotic. Rather, it is a collection of interrelated chances waiting to be mastered. As a result, he frequently ends up precisely where he meant to go, while everyone else tries to find out what went wrong. Number 4. Recharging alone without apologies for a Sigma male. Solitude is not a luxury, it is a need. While most men want to fill their days with social engagement or affirmation from others, a Sigma male understands that his ultimate power derives from being alone. This is not about being antisocial or avoiding people. It is about conserving energy and resetting his thinking. He disappears not to pout or hide, but because he knows that isolation is where he flourishes. During his alone time, he's not idly scrolling through his phone or zoning out. He's thinking, reflecting, and recharging. It's a practice that helps him to analyze his ideas, fine-tune his goals, and restore clarity in ways that socializing never could. Solitude is his secret weapon. It eliminates the noise, expectations, and distractions, leaving him with just focus and purpose. When he comes out of these withdrawals, he is smarter, more energetic, and laser-focused. Unlike men, who must explain why they are off the grid or feel awful about canceling arrangements, a Sigma male does not apologize. He does not need to. He realizes that spending time alone is not selfish, it is necessary. This tendency frequently confuses people. They may wonder why he is aloof or misinterpret his desire for privacy as apathy, but it is simply how a Sigma male functions. He does not explain or defend it, since he does not need anyone's permission to prioritize his own well-being. And when he returns, his presence is magnetic, because he is fully energized and free of extraneous social commitments. While others struggle to keep up appearances, the Sigma returns with unrivaled vigor and a subtle intensity that leaves everyone wondering what occurred. Number 5. Converting rejection into power. Rejection does not bother a Sigma male because he views it for what it is, a moment, not a verdict. Whereas most guys let rejection crush their ego, a Sigma male sees it as a lesson. It's not a blow to his self-esteem. It's a piece of knowledge, indicating that something isn't right. Instead of languishing in self-doubt or frustration, he uses it to improve his approach or change course totally. What distinguishes this attitude is that Sigma male eliminates emotion from the equation. Rejection isn't a personal attack on him, it's just feedback. If something does not function, he does not see it as a reflection of his worth. Instead, he analyzes the incident and asks himself, what can I learn from this? If the denial is genuine, he makes adjustments. If it's false, he dismisses it without hesitation. The capacity to separate emotionally from rejection offers him an advantage. While others focus on what went wrong or lose confidence, Sigma males become stronger. Every rejection becomes a stepping stone rather than a stumbling barrier. It sharpens his approach, fortifies his commitment, and teaches him how to face life's challenges with grace. But here's the kicker. Rejection frequently feeds Sigma males in ways that nothing else can. It becomes a subtle motivator, driving him to prove to himself, rather than others, that he is capable of greater things. It's why he never lies down for long. Instead of running away from rejection, he embraces it as an opportunity to improve himself. By doing so, he transforms what other men dread into a source of strength, guaranteeing that no setback has the ultimate word in his life. Number 6. Detecting manipulating instantly. A Sigma male is almost impervious to manipulation, and this is not because he is paranoid or unduly suspicious. It's because he pays meticulous attention to every detail. While others become entangled in social games, flattery, or skillfully designed falsehoods, a Sigma male sees right through the facade. He is not readily seduced by charm or surface-level emotions, since he is concerned with the deeper motivations behind people's behaviors. To put it simply, he doesn't listen to what others say, he observes what they do. This talent stems from his analytical mindset and inherent detachment. He doesn't leap to conclusions or make snap decisions. Instead, he picks up on subtle indications such as the discrepancy between someone's words and actions, the overly perfect scheduling of a favor, or the veiled attempt to guilt-trip him into compliance. It's more than simply intuition. It's pattern recognition perfected over years of remaining vigilant in a world full of agendas. What's more unsettling is that a Sigma male will not always point out manipulation immediately. He understands that sometimes the greatest approach is to simply leave the game and allow the manipulator to stew in their own failure. He does not give them the desired reply, and this alone is enough to derail their approach. People frequently misinterpret this for coldness or aloofness, but it's actually self-respect. A Sigma male will not allow anybody to tug his strings, no matter how carefully they conceal their intentions. He isn't cynical, he's cautious. And while some may fall for seductive words or pressure tactics, Sigma male maintains his guard, remaining 10 steps ahead of anyone attempting to play him. It's why manipulators find him so frustrating. Their techniques fail, leaving them exposed and impotent in his company. Number 7. Refusing to rush success. A Sigma male is not in a hurry to show himself to anyone. While the rest of the world strives for fast triumphs and overnight success, he proceeds at his own deliberate pace, knowing that long-term excellence requires patience. To him, the grind is something to embrace, not avoid. He understands that true success is developed gradually and methodically, and he is not willing to sacrifice quality for speed. What distinguishes him from most guys is his sense of time. Sigma males do not make hasty judgments or accept subpar results. They understand that patience is an ally, not a burden. While others are following trends or taking shortcuts to get ahead, Sigma male is setting the framework for something far bigger. His progress may appear glacial to the untrained eye, but each step is purposeful, and every action is calibrated to guarantee that what he is constructing will stay. This thinking also protects him against the temptations of rapid satisfaction. While others burn out attempting to reach overnight success, the Sigma male emphasizes continual progress. He isn't interested in brief moments of recognition or little accomplishments. Instead, he's playing the long game, in which the benefits are not only higher, but also more rewarding. What's with the irony? By refusing to haste, Sigma male frequently achieves more than those who charge forth headlong. His patience is not passive. It is a subtle discipline and determination that enabled him to outlive and outperform those who misjudged him. And when he does achieve, it's not by chance or chance. It's the consequence of steadfast focus, tireless work, and a determination to let impatience rule his life. While others struggle to retain their short victories, Sigma male holds firm, hanging on to something genuinely valuable. Number 8. Treating time as a holy currency. To a Sigma male, time is more than simply something that passes. It is sacred, a limited commodity that can never be restored. Unlike regular guys who frequently waste hours on useless tasks or idle discussions, Sigma males treat every second as a valuable resource. He understands that time is the single thing he can't get back. Therefore, he uses it with purpose and precision. This approach makes him unafraid to take off anything or anybody who drains his energy without contributing value. He's not interested in meaningless small chats, stagnant relationships, or activities designed to fill a gap. Boredom, to the Sigma male, is not an excuse to squander time. Rather, it is an opportunity to shift his concentration to something more worthwhile. Whether he is learning a new skill, planning his next move, or simply enjoying his own company, he makes sure that his time is used well. What distinguishes this behavior is its rarity. In a culture that sometimes praises busyness for the sake of appearances, Sigma male emphasizes effectiveness. He is unimpressed with the hustling culture, or the never-ending work, unless it produces actual results. Instead, he favors quality over quantity, devoting his time to activities and relationships that are consistent with his aims and beliefs. This no-nonsense attitude frequently confuses people. They may perceive him as distant or even arrogant, since he does not participate in the typical time-wasting activities. But for a Sigma male, this isn't about being antisocial. It's about respect for his own life and the few opportunities he has to make a difference. While others waste time, Sigma male uses it to construct a better life. Number 9. Succeeding quietly, shockingly loudly. A Sigma male does not announce his goals or brag about little accomplishments. While others speak about what they want to accomplish, a Sigma is already silently working. He does not feel compelled to seek affirmation or acceptance from others. His concentration is on the work at hand, and he understands that true accomplishment does not require an announcement. Instead of bragging about his accomplishments or participating in long discussions about his ambitions, Sigma male allows his outcomes to speak for themselves. He walks deliberately, silently grinding away in the background. While others are busy talking about their future goals, when he crosses the finish line, whether it's a personal goal or a professional milestone, his accomplishment is typically so great that others can't ignore it. The contrast between his slow journey and the abrupt effect of his accomplishment astounds many. This technique exemplifies humility and confidence. A Sigma understands that the actual measure of success is not how loudly you proclaim your objectives, but how thoroughly you achieve them. While some may feel the need to be in the spotlight or seek acclaim along the road, the Sigma is completely focused on the ultimate product, knowing that it will be far more powerful than any preemptive bragging. When he eventually reveals his accomplishments, they are typically so astounding that people are left scratching their heads as to how he did it without fanfare. Sigma male has perfected the art of silent success, enabling his deeds to speak louder and linger longer than words. Number 10. Unwavering focus that eliminates distraction. A Sigma male's attention is not simply powerful, it is unwavering. While most individuals are often sidetracked by brief chances or detours, Sigma male remains laser-focused on his goals. He recognizes that distractions are the enemy of development and removes them without hesitation, whether they be social media, transitory trends, or useless side ventures. His capacity to concentrate so hard on his goals is one of his most terrifying traits. When a Sigma male sets his eyes on anything, there is no space for error. Even the most seductive temptations cannot divert his attention away from his goal. It is a quiet force that commands respect. People notice when he's in the zone. His presence is commanding since he's not spending time on things that don't help him achieve his goals. What actually distinguishes Sigma male is that his concentration is not strict. It is a deliberate choice to prioritize what is genuinely important. He is not motivated by shallow aims or hollow rewards. Instead, he sees clearly, and everything else fades into the background. While others jump from one idea to the next, hoping to capitalize on every new chance, Sigma male keeps on course, moving with purpose and adhering to what is consistent with his long-term goal. In a world full of distractions, Sigma male's ability to tune out the noise and focus on his goals is his superpower. That is why he not only succeeds, but also dominates. His focus, along with his dedication, guarantees that he achieves his goals with unparalleled efficiency and success. Sigma male is a force of nature, a person whose habits, mentality, and approach to life distinguish him. He is not affected by the turbulence of the world, nor does he seek attention or recognition. Instead, he moves with purpose, operates with unparalleled focus, and perfects the art of quiet, calculating success. His accomplishments scream louder than words, leaving others in admiration and striving to keep up. What distinguishes him is not only his achievement, but how he accomplishes it. In a culture concerned with rapid pleasure, Sigma male demonstrates that true strength comes from playing the long game. He doesn't need to boast about his accomplishments. His results speak for themselves. His calm strength, patience, self-control, and steadfast confidence are what genuinely distinguishes him. At the heart of the Sigma male is an unwavering belief in his own path, which drives all he does. He doesn't waste time on things that don't fit with his objective, and he doesn't let others' opinions influence his judgments. His life exemplifies the power that comes from inside. He does not seek approval, rather he earns respect with each move and decision. Sigma male represents quiet power. Ultimately, being a Sigma male is about making your own rules and living by them without apology. It's a life lived on his terms. And those who get it can't help but admire it. If you enjoyed diving into the world of the Sigma male and want to see more stuff like this, be sure to subscribe so you never miss an update. Don't forget to like, comment, share with everyone who might benefit from hearing this. Your support allows us to develop and provide you with even more remarkable insights. Continue the debate in the comments. I'd love to hear your opinions. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more. Goodbye for now and see you in the next video.